Yeah, you're listening to Saving the Investor radio broadcast on 92.5 Fox News, and we're answering your questions today. Phone number is 239-747-1077. You can call Alfie, make an appointment with him in Fort Myers or Naples, 239-747-1077. Can you explain the benefits and drawbacks of different retirement account options like IRAs, 401ks, Roth conversions? I know people that work in the service industry here, and police and teachers have a 403b, I believe.
Yeah.
What are the difference, and how do you handle that?
Yeah, the 403 is just, nonprofit, more like teachers, doctors and nurses. They're going to have the 403. But a lot of people, John, what they have is a 401k from work. And yeah, there's a lot of people that have opportunity for a 401k and they're not putting money in it. And for whatever reason, maybe they're not planning on staying there long. They're not going to be vested. But if you're planning on staying at that job a long time and your employer is matching it up to a certain percent, you want to take advantage of that. What I tell a lot of our clients that are still working in their 401k, if you can change that from a 401k to a Roth, if they have it, where you can put that money in. The big difference is if you have a 401k that's a Roth versus just a 401k. What's nice about it, John, you don't get to deduct the money that you put in. So that's the disadvantage. So if you make $100,000 and you put in $20,000 in a 401k, you only pay taxes on $80,000. But if you put $20,000 in a Roth, you have to pay tax on that 100 still. Okay, but that 20, as it grows, you're going to be able to take that out down the road. So it grows tax-free, and then you take it out tax-free.
That's nice.
It's nice. So what you're doing is, let's just say you had a $500,000 Roth. Okay, if you had $500,000 Roth and you only put in $150,000 to get that $500,000, you have $350,000 of gain that you don't have to pay any taxes on. And if that was a traditional 401k or a Roth, you would have gotten a tax break on $150,000. Okay, so let's say it saved you $30,000 in taxes, but now your whole $500,000 is taxable for the rest of your life. Where you lose that $30,000 deduction, but that $500,000 is all tax-free for you as it keeps growing. So, there's some time that you have to put the work in early and bite the bullet to have a longer-term goal that's tax-free, because we know taxes are going up in the future. So any tax-free you can have, I take advantage of.
So is it safe to say that if someone has a Roth, if they have $1 million in a Roth and they have $1 million in a 401k or an IRA type thing, the one that has the Roth really has $1 million, but the other one doesn't, does he?
No, the other one has a partner. The other one, the 401k, has a partner, and that's
retirees want a partner.
Yeah, and especially the IRS is your partner. IRS is your partner, so they own 35% of that $1 million. So you really only have about $650,000 of that $1 million, because the IRS gets the other $350,000. Where if you had the Roth in there, you don't have a partner. You fired your partner, and he wasn't really benefiting you at all. So you don't have a partner, and you have $1 million. So it's a big, but you have to really know that you're not going to get a deduction, but the long term is going to be sitting pretty for you.
Is there required minimums to take out of a Roth?
That's a great question. So that's the other thing, John. You don't have to take anything out at 73, 74, 75, whatever age you have to start taking it out. You're not required to take out any required minimum distribution on a Roth or, but in a 401k, an IRA, a 403b, when you retire, those all really get converted to an IRA qualified money. That means you never pay taxes on that money. You put money in, you got a deduction, all the gains are going to be taxed. It was the smartest thing the government ever did, to give you a little bit of a tax break, to have your ticking time bomb that's going to be ready for you to pay all these taxes when you turn that age.
Yeah. Do you see people that take a regular 401k or IRA required minimum that really don't need it at that time? Do you see them reinvesting to stay in the market into a Roth each time they take out a year?
Well, you can't, once you're taking required minimum distribution, you can't convert that money to a Roth because you're at that age. You can still convert to Roth at retirement age, at RMD age, but it's over and above what you were supposed to take out. So if your required minimum distribution was $50,000 and you wanted to take out 100, you could take that extra 50 and convert it to a Roth if you wanted to do that. But the best thing is to start looking at Roth conversions at a young, before you're 73, and we can show you if you're in a tax bracket. We have a program that we can run your last year's tax returns and show you this is how it's going to affect your Social Security. This is how it's going to affect your Part A, Part D, Part B, and Part D. So we can show you, taxes, how much it's going to cost you, but then show you the benefit down the road, how much you save by not having to take that money out and to have that money tax-free.